What's going on, guys? This is your boy Josh here at Lit Wheels. Actually, kind of wiping down the collection a little bit today, man. We got a lot of dust around here. A lot has been going on here at Lit Wheels. Over the last couple of months, we've been extremely busy pushing inventory and receiving inventory. You guys already know. I mean, we stay pretty busy. But nevertheless, we still continue to take pieces in for our collection. You know, we still maintain our personal collection. As you guys already know, I love cars, period. I love, you know, I'm a car enthusiast at heart. I've been a car enthusiast for, I can probably say, if we go back to 1990 when I first got my first RX-7 rotary cars. I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while. Ever since we've been in the street culture, not the crazy street culture we see nowadays where the takeovers, we never did any kind of crazy stuff like that. I mean, yes, we used to kind of like, you know, like everybody else that loves cars, we used to run our cars in the street every once in a while, but not as crazy as it is today, man. That street takeover stuff that's going on out there, I mean, that's some pretty crazy stuff, guys. That's trying to hit people with a car and act like that's cool, man. That's way out of my league, man. Way out of our leagues. But anyways, car culture is car culture. It's been around for many years. I believe since there was cars, man. Back in the early 1900s, they've been, you know, car people love car people. They love speed. They love the adrenaline of being in cars. And of course, like I was saying, I got involved into it, you know, when I was at a young age. Back in the early 90s, 1990, I had my first RX-7. Started evolving like that in the streets and picking it up. And as time has gone by, you know, as I gotten older, I'm in my 50s now, and not even mid 50s, early 50s. Yep. So anyways, you guys know I'm a lover of Porsche. I love Porsches. And this hobby right here, Hot Wheels, this is one of the things that it attracts. It attracts a lot of guys that not just the age doesn't really matter. I mean, you love cars when you're 15 as much as you love cars when you're in your 80s if you're still around. I mean, a lot of car guys, they old guys, they love their cars. Car culture is a part of a man's theme, you know what I mean? It's first God, then the wifey, then your car. You know what I'm saying? Some guys is first God and then their car and then the wifey. But in my case, I narrowed it down to that way. God first, wife, family, and then my car. But anyways, yeah, still there. Love the car culture. And as you guys know, Porsches have become one of my favorites lately. I mean, and nevertheless, I love all. I mean, I've had Corvettes, Mustangs, Mazdas, like I said. You know, I've experimented a little bit with different kind of cars, built a lot of cars, you know, several cars in my lifetime. But with the Hot Wheels, you know, collecting all of this stuff, this is the brand that got me into Hot Wheel, not any other. This is the brand that actually got me into the Hot Wheel collecting. From collecting, it evolved to selling. From selling, it evolved to doing all kinds of crazy stuff like this. So, yeah, pretty awesome. So anyways, I want to go ahead and show you my last couple of pickups, you know, that I added to the collection. And they're amazing pieces, man. Amazing pieces. I mean, these collections are not cheap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's collections out there, bro. I mean, I see some guys putting their real life toys out there, like Mustangs, Camaros, Corvettes, BMWs, Porsches for that matter. And there's some collections out there that are worth way more than those cars, man. You got guys that have collections that they could literally buy all those toys I just mentioned and steal some, you know what I'm saying? And as crazy as it sounds, I'm experimenting that, you know, it's crazy. It's not, you know, you could have a beautiful Corvette, and I probably got enough to get that Corvette in here and some. So it's crazy like that, chat. So anyways, let's go ahead and turn this around. And as a matter of fact, yeah, we can turn it around so you guys can see what I got, and we'll pick it up from there. Let's pause it. So here we are. We got the camera turned around for you guys. As you guys can see, we do have some cars back there, and everything that you look at back there, nothing is cheap, chat. I mean, there's not $1 cars back there. There's not $10 cars back there. There's not there's not $100 cars back there. You got several $100s of cars worth back there. So it's crazy. Like I said, when I first came into this hobby, I was like, Hot Wheels, that's a cheap thing, man. But when you really start to get into it, guys, you could say you got real life toys and think you got real life toys, and this is real life toys, and they're just as valuable as your real life toys, believe it or not. So it's crazy. But let's go ahead and show you some of the pieces that we have acquired so far on my Porsche collection. And this is just the higher end of my Porsche collection. This is the higher end. These are the cars that are, you know, anywhere from 150 and up. 150 and up, chat. So we'll go ahead and start showing you some of them. Here's a beautiful, these are convention pieces right here. Convention pieces are pretty cool because they're pieces that you have to actually go to the convention. Most of the time they are numbered pieces. So like this one is 576 of only 6,200 made. So yeah, we have this beautiful Porsche 959, gorgeous looking piece right there. There it is. Yep, beautiful pieces, chat. Here is another convention piece that it's amazing. This one I got it on an auction. It's a one of one, a Porsche GT3. This is a one of one. This is actually a variant that went up against the actual variant, and they voted for the other variant, so this became a one-on-one, which was sold on an auction for charity, and I ended up winning on that auction. This is a beautiful Porsche from the Hall of Honor 2025 also. I believe both of these, this was the 2024, this was a 2025 piece. As you can see, Las Vegas Convention 2025. So there is another piece right there. Again, these cars can go anywhere from 300 to 500, especially being a one-on-one. There's no other one like it. So yeah, they're pretty variable. They're pretty cool, pretty extinct. Then we have another convention piece over here that I acquired, and this was on the Malaysia convention. The Malaysia convention. This is a beautiful piece right here. And this is actually a set of different conventions that went on. And this is the beautiful 911 Carrera RS 3.8. A beautiful piece, chat. An amazing looking piece. This was from the Malaysia 2025 convention. So yeah, they did a couple of other conventions. So I believe they went from different places like Australia, Philippines, and all of that good stuff. So I would really like to collect the whole set. But again, they're not cheap to collect. So just that set alone, if you try to obtain it, you're probably gonna spend like $3,000. So I just got the one off, the Malaysia one. And of course, this is also another number vehicle. So they only made 1,500 of that, and this is number 669. Another amazing piece right there, chat. So that's the convention pieces right there. So here we go. We have super treasure hunts, as you can see back there. This is the beautiful 993 GT2. This one right here is running anywhere between 200 to 400 depending on the cage, on the car itself. There's a variant. This is what they call the half cage. So if you look in the back, it's only got a half cage on it. The full cage one is anywhere from $300 to $400. This one is around $200 to $250, around there, roughly, give or take. Yeah, beautiful piece, beautiful 993 GT2. Banger right there, chat. Beautiful piece right there. If you guys already know, my ultimate favorite out of all the super treasure, out of all the collection that I have, you call whatever, and there is some serious cars here, chat. There's some serious cars here, guys. But my favorite one, if you know me, you know me. It's right there at it. And this is my favorite diecast of all, is the beautiful Porsche 911 GT3 RS. This is the super treasure hunt. This piece is, oh my God, I love this piece. I remember when I got the first one, I went crazy. I've actually had like 5 of them, with 3 right now on the PC. I got like 3 of them, 3 or 4 of them, I believe, on the PC. But yeah, it's this beautiful Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Believed to be, I want to say is the 991.2, but it can also be the 991.3, which that's the variant Porsche that I own, the 991. And it's one of my favorite because this car is like my dream car right here. I see the 992.3, the 992.1 GT3 RS, But if I was to obtain a GT3, it's got to be this model right here. Whether it's the dot one or the dot two, that'll depend. But neither one of them are cheap. But this is like my favorite Porsche right here, chat. Everybody's got their own taste. People love 993s. People love 964s. Like I said, I've experienced the 991, and I think the 991 is the apple on the cake. But then again, Porsches, they all have their stories. So here we go again with another beautiful super treasure hunt. This is the 934.5 super treasure hunt. Also another amazing piece. This one probably varies around 230 to 250, around there, or 200s. It's above 200s very comfortably. Beautiful piece. Like I said, gorgeous cars, guys. And it is a super treasure hunt. We have, like I said, all these cars, I got multiples of them, chat. So we do carry multiples of them. So yeah, amazing piece right there. Definitely love the car. Another amazing piece on the collection. Then we're moving on, and here we have another 993, a 911. This is the dot one. This is the dot one. This is actually an NFT one, and this is actually it's actually a treasure hunt. If I'm not mistaken, it is a treasure hunt piece. As you guys can see, it is the TH. It's got the TH right there. This one goes anywhere between $400 to $500. $400 to $500 on this one. Beautiful piece from the NFT series. Definitely an amazing piece, man, from the road tripping. Oh my God, I love this thing. This thing is, it was kind of like hard to acquire. And to try to get them at a good deal, you really got to search them, make sure the card is right, make sure they're well packaged, well protected, and all of that. So, you know, some of these cars, you know, the values they all depend too on the condition of the cards. Some people be like, yeah, I could get that car for $150, but the condition of the card itself, the blister and all of that is probably not in the greatest condition. And you want, when you're collecting, I mean, like I like to make sure that my pieces are like in prestige condition, chat. In case I ever decide to move them on, I like to move on a piece that is very, very well taken care of. Then here we have from the China. This is also a Chinese convention, from the Mark. These are only 500 made of this Porsche right here. This one I obtained it from an actual friend of mine's, a pretty good friend of mine's. And this one right now, chat, has been closely valued anywhere from $500 to $800, depending on the number that you have. You know, this one is 342 or 500 only made of this. And it is believed to be a porcelain piece, The top piece is believed to be a porcelain piece. So yeah, an amazing looking car right here, chat. Amazing, amazing looking Porsche. There's two other pieces to this that I'm trying to get, man, but they are so, number one, hard to get and so highly sought after and expensive. They're not cheap at all, guys. Another one that I just got that I've been really after this car for the longest is the beautiful Porsche GT2 993 from the Boulevard set. Guys, this car is official banger right here. It is an official banger. There's a different variant. I don't know which one I have. I'll have to do a little bit more research on it. But this car right here averages anywhere from $400 to $500 for this piece right here. It's a banger, guys. That is a, oh my God, that's a beautiful piece right there, chat. So yeah, that's that right there. And then of course, we have, I believe, one of the highest of the highest, the Porsche 911 GT3, the one known as the Roxy, the 05 Chase. If you know, you know. I've had like about 7 of these things, man, and I gotten rid of all of them, and I have made very well on all of them, but I wish I would have kept them because the way these things are zooming up in prices is almost unbelievable, guys. This one is around anywhere from it's been seen from $500 to $700. So yes, a very highly sought after piece. Definitely is the only one I got left on my collection after having 8 of them. But you know, like I said, man, I'm not afraid to move pieces around and, you know, get other collectors involved in getting them and grabbing them. So yeah, we're always on the lookout. If we catch them out there and we were able to grab them, then we do. And then one of the last ones, and like I said, guys, these are only like 7 or 8 of the higher ends that I got, but we're looking at a collection of probably like about 100 Porsches out there. If I was really to go and look at my whole collection, I'm close to about 100 Porsches. I mean, I got a lot of mainline Porsches that are amazing. Not your average mainline. I'm talking about the 2012s, 2011s, highly sought after mainlines. I mean, that you put them out, they can average anywhere from $20 to $50. Like last night, I ran one that was just a regular dud to that purple super treasure hunt, as a matter of fact, and it brought me in almost $30, $27. So some collectors are really after those Porsches. I mean, they're really after them, so they're a real good piece to have. I believe that the gold chase is going to be coming out with the Porsche GT3, my favorite model. So we're definitely going to be on the search for that bad boy. I had the Akita RWB, the one on the case, the black one, but I was able to move that with my whole Akita collection that I had. Kind of like regret it and kind of don't. Kind of like regret it because I don't have it, but kind of don't because I got paid very well for it, so it was very well compensated. But again, it's not gonna probably stop me from trying to go back out there and get it. And then last to acquit it, this beautiful here, which is the last thing that just came out, the chase, the beautiful chase piece. Yeah, this is serious right here, chat. Serious. They did a hell of a job with this piece right here. It is the 911 Turbo 3.3 Targa. What makes this car special? One, it's Redline Collection's first chase coming out from Redline Collection. I'm almost kind of like assuming that it is the first one that came out. I'm not too sure, but number two, they only made 5,000 of them. So with the exception of a couple of the convention Porsches, some of those Porsches they probably did, like I showed you on this one right here, they only did 1,500. So it is kind of real rare when you look at numbers. This one right here, they did 6,200. But these are convention pieces. I mean, yes, they're Hot Wheels, but they're not in. I mean, I want to say, are they in the Hot Wheel catalog as Hot Wheels? I believe they are. I want to say they are. Somebody in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong or whatnot. But definitely an amazing piece. But this right here, though, it is Mattel's piece that just came out, and it is a very highly sought after. This one right here being number 885 of 5,000 made. So it's pretty cool. They made it to where you can remove the Targa. You can put the Targa back on, and it's also got the engine bay piece, which, I mean, the detail on the engine, the detail on the car itself is second to none. And then if you look at the number, is number, I don't see, let me see if I turn the camera around so that you guys can see it better. Maybe you guys can see it a lot better when we turn the camera around. Hold on, back around. There it is, number 885 off 5,000. Oops, there goes the Targa. Beautiful looking piece, chat. Beautiful looking monster. Look at that. All the engine detail right there. These were released for $34 for those that got them. And right now, that's anywhere. If you go to eBay, these are circulating anywhere from 500 to 1,000 plus. So definitely a beautiful piece to have. Definitely a beautiful piece to obtain. No, this one is not for sale. Don't know what's the future of this one's gonna be. I have 2 more that are coming, so if we get a chase in there, another chase, then maybe I'll move one or the other, or maybe I'll keep them both. I mean, we don't know. Really not in no necessity to move them in any kind of way, form, or shape. Definitely being my favorite, it's gonna have to stay on my arsenal. These, I would love to have these around my garage where I have my real 911 at. So yeah, that's pretty much why I collected these. So that's it, guys. That's pretty much my Porsche collection, as you guys seen. So I haven't done a video in a while or anything like that. I was debating if I was gonna do this video for Instagram or if I was gonna do it for YouTube. With the timing, I think I'm gonna have to keep it on a YouTube. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit tough because I did it with the long angle. I didn't do it with the round angle. So I don't know if I'm gonna post it, but if I do apologize for that horizontal angle, right? It is what it is. So anyways, it's your boy Lit Wheels, and this is where the collection has gone, where the collection has been, where it's going. You guys can see me on Whatnot on the Lit Wheels. We push a lot of inventory through there. A lot of these pieces, we get them through there. I always try to mainly start everything at $2 starts, dollar starts. Some pieces I have to set prices on them, as you guys seen if you've been on my show. So other than that, that's your boy Lit Wheels reporting. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.